We have 5 people signed up. First, we have Leslie Comas, and she's online. Leslie?
Yeah, hi. My name is Alan Combs. If you could change the record, so it's ALAN, last name is COMNES. Thank you. I really learned a lot from today's committee meeting, and I just am a citizen. I'm a resident of District 3, and I just wanted to express my support for the 24/7 first responder services that have been asked to propose 8% budget cuts. I'm a little bit curious why only one of the 3 was talked about. I don't think I missed it. Maybe there was just, that's the way the agenda is structured. Maybe it'll be covered in a future meeting, but I was curious why so much attention was being given to BOEC and not Portland Fire and Rescue and Portland Police Bureau. I forgot to mention a couple other things about myself. I've been Portland resident for 25 years. I'm currently on the Training Advisory Council, which is a mandated council from the Department of Justice settlement with the Portland Police Bureau and the city. I was going to get into some of the details about why the 24/7 emergency provider services can't be cut or why they're important. I think DCA Myers' memo that was released, I think in January, gets into that. But as I was listening today, I was struck by the conversation on BOEC and asking, you know, if you just substitute, in my case, I know more about the Portland Police Bureau. If you just substitute Portland Police Bureau for BOEC, you know, I think there's a lot of conversation to be had. I think I hope you'll ask the same questions, like, you know, what's the stress caused by too much overtime? What do they do with stressful situations? Remember that BOEC can't do anything if there isn't a first responder to actually respond. I mean, there's some things you can do on the phone, of course, but nothing happens if there isn't either police and fire, Portland Street Response, or the Portland Police Bureau to respond. So I hope keen attention is going to be given onto that budget. When you do get into budget deliberations on things like police and ways to try to fund it, I hope you'll consider a few things. One is with Portland Street Response, you know, I can only see what I see with my eyes, and I see absolute ineffectiveness with Portland Street Response in the city. They can't commit somebody. They are so understaffed that they are only a portion of the actual wellness checks that are done. The majority are still done by the police, and that's, you know, pretty well-known fact. I would suggest a way to manage the budget and improve effectiveness would be to move Portland Street Response and merge it with Project Respond in the county. They can do commitment and transport, and that would be a much better way to deliver that service. And I will also call out, I see these calls for things like environmental built by design solutions, as well as things like traffic cameras, and I would argue that police traffic division is the fastest way to get enforcement by violators of speed. Remember, we're not talking about pulling people over for expired tags or a broken taillight. We should pull over people who are speeding, that are going to kill somebody. And the fact that
Thank you. I think we're over time here, but thank you for coming and testifying, and thank you also for your service on the Training Advisory Council. Rebecca?
Next, we have Charlie Michelle Westby.